Hey, welcome back to thedrinker.co.uk with me, Pete Turner, for another one of my vids on my seasonal picks of all the UK supermarkets in the summer going into the autumn of 2024. In this vid, these are my 6 picks from Waitrose. Waitrose are extraordinarily good, not always massively expensive, and like in all the vids, none of these wines cost more than £10. So do check out the wine list at Waitrose, particularly if you've got a club card. You sometimes get a bit of a discount, and look out for their other offers too. So 2 reds, 2 whites, a rosé and a fizz as always, some from the Blueprint range, some from the Loved and Found range, but I'll talk about those at the end. So first up, this is Waitrose Blueprint Pinot Noir, $6.99, 13%, comes from Romania. Lots and lots of good wine coming out of Romania, and it's a beautiful pale colour as you'd expect for Pinot Noir. Lovely, there's cherry and red currant, but there's also something lovely earthy underneath it. I'm thinking almost sort of summer pudding, forest floor. I'm thinking almost like new shoe leather. And that fruit is really, really vibrant, but that earthy, lovely sort of compost nose carries on, and I mean that in the best possible way. But you always get this lovely savoury, often get this lovely savoury note with Pinot Noir, and there's no mistake there. It's beautiful wine, pale, beautiful, interesting, lots and lots to like about that. At $6.99 from Waitrose, that is a classy start to the range. Okay, so another one in the Blueprint range. This is their Malbec. Blueprint Malbec comes from Mendoza in Argentina, $7.49, 13.5%. And again, it's a lot darker than the Pinot Noir. And the nose is much more black fruit, and it smells like a little bit of struck match there. It's beautiful. There's some herbal notes behind it, but the fruit is really quite forward. It's big and full and generous and opulent. The fruit is really ripe and black on there on the mouth, and then there's that lovely smoky note. Maybe something herbal, maybe some aniseed, maybe some licorice in there. Beautiful wine, really complex. $7.49. That is a terrific price for Malbec. Everybody loves Malbec. Great barbecue wine. I'd also suggest, if you're just learning about wine, Pinot Noir and Malbec, these 2 wines couldn't be more different. Both red wines, both from different parts of the world, but it's a really good starting point for you to begin to pick out the differences in the grape varieties. So check those out. Again, Blueprint Sauvignon Blanc, Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc. Marlborough is the spiritual home now for Sauvignon Blanc in New Zealand, $7.89, and you were expecting a lot from this wine in terms of its expressiveness. And my word, you're getting it. That's big. I'm thinking passion fruit, I'm thinking mango, I'm thinking nectarine, pineapple, gooseberry, lots and lots in there. That's a really complicated wine there. Yeah, and again, it's dry and fresh, really good, mouth-watering acidity, but all of that fruit is there. It's floral, it's tropical fruit, it's very expressive. $7.89, that is a classy little Sauvignon Blanc. Again, if you're getting into wine, that's what New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc should taste like. And don't bother buying the big labels, get the Blueprint from Waitrose. Okay, so we're on to Loved and Found now. This is Gelber Muskateller. Comes from northeastern Austria. It's $8.99. Gelber Muskateller, known as Muscat au Petit Grain in other places. And the Loved and Found range is supposed to take us on a journey, expose us to new different grape varieties or different regions, and that's just what they're doing here. $8.99. And it's got a really lovely nectarine skin nose. It's nectarine, it's florist shop. It's floral and beautiful and elegant. And it's slight little bit of sweetness in there, but you'd still call it a dry wine, but it does have a little bit of sweetness, which really carries that fruit, really carries that lovely floral note. At $8.99 is a really complex wine. Interesting stuff, just as you'd expect from the Loved and Found range. So next one, this is one I can't pronounce. It's $7.99. It's a pink from Puglia in Italy, and it's called Susumanelio, I think. Susumanelio. All the wines will be listed down in the box below, so you try and have a pronounce of it, or let me know online how I'm supposed to say it. $7.99, so it comes from the heel of Italy in Puglia. And I think that's about the only place on earth that they grow this grape variety. It's a red grape variety, and it's a really delicate, I'm thinking, I want to say light tinned peach note to it. Unripe raspberry, really lovely. And again, fresh and dry and mouth-watering, lovely acidity, but that fruit really carries on, it really balances the acidity. Really lovely stuff. Pretty, elegant, easy drinking, $7.99's worth. Get yourself down to Waitrose. That should be your house rosé for the summer. Interesting grape variety, talking points. Get yourself lots of that for the patio this summer. And another one, this is Ribolla Gialla. It's $8.99 from the Loved and Found range. Ribolla Gialla I've had on here before, but I don't think ever as a sparkling wine. So what do you get? $8.99's worth. Oh, it's beautifully, again, peachy blossom. Yeah, orchard blossom. A real sort of spring-like morning in an orchard. There's some grassiness there. There's a little bit of apple. Yeah, and that apple becomes Granny Smith on the palate. Big, expressive, green apple, grass, little bit of perfume about it. $8.99's worth. Again, another really amazing, good-looking bottle. Do remember with the Loved and Found wines, they don't always put them on the shelf. You have to search them out. They're quite often on little podiums in our local Waitrose. So do bear that in mind. And do, if you're getting into wine, get into the blueprint, because they are really great typicity on each of those wines, as they should be. So that's really good stuff. Waitrose do fabulous stuff at all the different price ranges, and you can see all my price recommendations from all the different prices on the drinker.co.uk. But they are the best when it comes to buying wine. They've got such a great team there. So get yourself down to Waitrose and check that out. So I'm Pete, I'm on the drinker.co.uk. Check out my shorter vids on TikTok, also on Instagram, search Drinker Site. Let me know what you're drinking, give us a bit of feedback, give us a like, share and follow, and enjoy your wine this summer. Cheers.